It's a scandal that's cost the German car giant Volkswagen billions of dollars. Now the company is expected to offer car owners $5,000 each as compensation for having sold cars that pollute more than is legally allowed. The deal would be the latest in the company's dealings with US officials who have pushed the German car maker to find a solution to those affected by the scandal. Let's take a closer look at what's happened. In September, VW admitted that 480,000 cars were fitted with an illegally fitted device to cheat on diesel emission tests in the US. 3 weeks later, the CEO was forced to resign. Global sales of VW cars fell nearly 5% in February. Well, this Thursday, VW is expected to tell a US judge that it will offer to buy back the affected cars. Let's get more on the fallout from Volkswagen. I'm joined by TRT World senior business producer Azhar Sukri. So Azhar, there have been quite a few delays getting to this point of compensation. Talk us through what's happened and where we are now.
Yeah, it is, as you say, I mean, one of the biggest auto scandals in history, actually, is what we're talking about. So as you mentioned there, we still have preliminary reports, I have to stress, that the Volkswagen is going to pay about $1 billion in compensation, and it's going to also buy back the affected cars in the US. Now, we're specifically talking about the US here. In Europe, it's a different story. They've actually been recalling cars and fixing them. So far, what's happened is that the judge in the US who's been in charge of this case has rejected the fix that Volkswagen had proposed, saying it didn't go far enough. So what we're hearing now today is that Volkswagen is effectively going to buy back these cars. We are going to know more later on today. There's a hearing scheduled in San Francisco. But look, Volkswagen is desperate to reach some sort of an agreement here, because if they don't, it could mean a full trial, and that could mean criminal charges and a whole lot of other trouble. Already the US Justice Department has filed a lawsuit over marketing, saying that the marketing of these cars as clean diesel cars was false marketing. So the amount of money that we're talking about is quite staggering for a car maker. VW has already set aside about $7 billion. That could go up to about $10 billion, and analysts say it could be even more than that.
And now we've got another car company, Mitsubishi, admitting that it's also carried out similar false allegations. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, we're talking about Mitsubishi in Japan. Now, yesterday, Mitsubishi admitted that about 625,000 of its EK mini cars were effectively falsifying their emissions data. Sorry, I beg your pardon, not emissions data, their fuel economy data. So that is, again, going to cost Mitsubishi an awful lot of money. Already, we saw a 10% plunge in its share price yesterday. Shares are untraded today, but that's because there were so many sell orders, it effectively would have pushed the share price to a record low. So it's effectively lost about a third of its value in 2 days. The Japanese government is cracking down on them. They're saying that they're getting serious. Their offices have been raided today. So we're going to have much more on this in the days and weeks to come.
Indeed. Azhar Sukri, good of you to talk us through all that, our TRT World senior business producer.